We're all going through this historic moment together, but in isolation. I want to feel more connected. I want to use this time and technology to connect in deeper ways. I invited 50 total strangers to my Boom Boom Zoom, but only one will have a real in-person date when this is all over. Find out who on 50 Blind Dates with Melissa DuPrey.
Even Fat Joe said fire. I'm watching Erica Badu, Jill Scott versus while I'm waiting.
Laz just got me on the feel-good end of that Jill Scott versus Erica Badu versus. So no matter what, he was gonna get some flirtatious, I'm living my best vibe life energy. So look out, Laz, because here I come.
Hi.
Yes, I'm in.
How are you? I finally got to see you. Yes. Hi, we're connected.
I was having some technical difficulties over here.
That is okay. This is a technological world and it just doesn't always align. So how are you?
The technical difficulty was the fact that your whole pectorals was taking up all the Wi-Fi.
It's wild times. It's crazy. Like, you would have told me like 4 months ago that people were going to be wearing masks everywhere. I'll tell you,
Right.
like, crazy. This is the norm now.
Before I ask you what you do, lean back a little bit. I want to see this shirt.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Day, wild card.
Wait a second. That's insane.
Yeah. That is
That's wild.
That's my favorite show ever.
That is cool. I mean, that's a kick-ass shirt.
You see how sneaky I am, though? Lean back a little bit. I want to see the shirt. Yeah, Charlie Day, wild card. I don't give a who that is. I just want to see your stuff.
Well, hello, friend. Aren't you a beautiful human? So what do you do?
Well, thank you. I actually bartend in Boys Town at a gay club. I'm the straight bartender, and I absolutely love it.
It's got to be amazing, right? Good tip, good vibes.
It's like
everybody like wanting to fill up on you.
Well, no, not really, because I'm behind the bar, But
they wanting to fill up on you.
It's a game, it's a psychological game basically. But I love it. I love gay people. Like, my best friends here in Chicago are gay, and it's awesome. They've embraced me in the community, and I love it. It's awesome. I ended up working there by mistake, because when I moved back to Chicago again 2-3 years ago, the guy told me I was moving into Wrigleyville.
Yeah.
It was not Wrigleyville, it was Boys Town. And I went on a date. Like, it was like very dead. There was nobody there. And I asked, the bartender, "Hey, are you guys hiring?" Because I've always wanted to bartend.
Yeah.
And they hired me on the spot. And it wasn't until like the first day of training that I realized it was a gay bar.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I embraced it. And
he's in it for these tips.
Man, your beard is on point. Like, how have you been? Most people are just like going crazy with their beards, but letting it go. But it's pristine.
Thank you. It's called watching YouTube tutorials. No,
wow.
Like, you can learn anything on YouTube. So you're Puerto Rican?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, both my parents.
Nice. You were born in Chicago, though?
I was born in Chicago, yes. I was born and raised in Humboldt Park, so it's where I live.
That's Puerto Rico right there.
That's little Puerto Rico. It's Paseo Boricua. I'm really dedicated to my culture. I love my culture. I'm in a band that plays just all bomba y plena, and it's an all-female band, so we're all percussionists. We play drums.
Oh.
I'm a full-time artist. I'm an actor and stand-up comic, a producer, playwright, and a social justice community organizer.
You're a busy girl.
I work 24/7. being born and raised in Chicago, that era,
Mm-hmm.
91 to 98, was my entire identity.
Mm-hmm.
It was what made me Chicagoan. And when I left Chicago in the mid 90s because the gang violence was really bad, and I was living in Ukrainian village, Humboldt Park. And I have my family has spent many generations being tied to various gangs. And so my mom felt it was really unsafe for me to be here during, in my preteen years. So she took me out. We went to Houston. We went to Texas to live there, and I would go back and forth. You have people there?
I did my senior year of high school in Houston, and then I went to college in San Marcos.
I went to college in University of Houston.
No shit. My little cousin is going to U of H right now. My sister went to, we're like, my family lives in Cypress, Katy area.
Yeah, so I was right off of Barker Cypress on I-10.
Dude, yes, I know exactly what that is. Like my family.
Yeah, right after Fry Road. So like right before you hit Katy proper, right? And so like Fry Road, Barker Cypress, Mason.
What, did you go to high school down there?
Yeah, Maid Creek.
Maid Creek, yeah.
Oh my God!
I know. I worked at a you remember Louis?
Yeah, Luby's. Yeah, it's a cafeteria buffet.
Yeah, that was my first job in Texas, like on Highway 6 in Clay. And I worked.
Stop it! You're no. I worked at Valley Total Fitness right off of I-10.
That became like LA Fitness, right? Or
yeah,
no,
it became LA Fitness.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! Come on, I spent my whole like growing up years in those areas.
Yeah, and
I was dancing. Look, there's a lot of Cubans there, but I was dancing at Club Tropicana on Westheimer.
Yeah, I've been there. You know what ghetto club I used to love? What ghetto ass club? Metropolis? Did you ever
Metropolis! Say it with respect, Metropolis.
Extravaganza.
Oh my God.
We used to go every Sunday night. And
Stop it. You probably saw me there as a fucking hot little thought-ass teenager.
We probably danced or made out at one point. I don't know.
What skill do you bring to the apocalypse? Because I need to know who's going to be in my corillo and who's going to jump on my boat. And everybody needs to have a fucking skill. Right? And so, right. And I've been kind of planning, what's in my box. What's in my post-apocalypse box. And so what's in my post-apocalypse box, seeds, flint, like military meals.
I mean, these are the Zoom quarantine icebreakers.
No guns, right? Because ammo is going to be useless. It's a finite amount, right? So you have to work with knives, bring a machete. You need to know how to build and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna bring my dildos. Like, what else would I? What do you mean? These are the most critical items, and you have to bring a dildo because, like, you can't electrically supply if the world has shut down.
Make sure
you can't take the other stuff.
Make sure you get the batteries in.
I mean, you gotta take batteries, but batteries for other things, right? Yeah. Essential things like light, flashlights, lamps.
Light.
Yeah, man.
He is absolutely glowing. Do you see the reverse thing that's happening here? This doesn't happen. This is absolutely magic. And you can tell he is just now turned his whole, he didn't really have a hard demeanor, but he is now just putty in my hands. Look at him glow. He's glowing.
You do. I mean, of course you're going to be building fires, but if you build a fire, then you let people know where you're at. Look, I've thought about this.
Clearly, you've been having a lot of time in the quarantine, I guess.
Bitch, you're glowing. You are glowing with me. I turned you out right now.
This is my dog, Douglas.
Douglas, I have a daughter back here. She's being lazy.
Yeah? Wait, what?
No, my dog.
Yeah. What's being lazy? What are they doing?
No, she's just laying there. She won't get up for anybody unless I give her food. But and I don't want to move this. But Bella, bang. Here I'm up.
I have to give Douglas love because I've been ignoring him this whole time.
That's all right.
Oh my God, look at the preciosa, Dios mío, esa nena tan chula que la quiero comer entera.
One, I love that he has a dog. Absolutely love that he has a dog. You know why I love that he has a dog? Please trust a man that has a dog because he has to come home every night.
That's Bella.
Oh, we should have a puppy date.
We should. Absolutely. And I feel
I'm
it.
sad we have to wrap up this call soon, but yeah, we're in our last few minutes. Is there anything that you want to know? Anything you want to ask me? I will answer anything honestly.
So, what made you do this? Like go on dates and all that?
Well, it was like I was saying. I think that I was never a person that went into Tinder. I was never a person that met.
What was that?
Never.
No, why was that?
It's you can't catch vibra like that, and I don't really like. Would you have said yes to this with just this face? Would you have swiped on it?
You have a pretty face, so yeah.
Well, thank you, but
absolutely.
I think
Different.
yeah, it's different. It's like I wanted somebody to say yes to this without knowing what I look like.
I love situations like this. I embrace the awkward. I love awkward moments. I love random.
This didn't feel awkward at all. This didn't feel awkward at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Laz or Luis?
Lazaro. I go by Laz because my gringo friends cannot say Lazaro. They'll call me Lazaro. So Laz or Lazaro. Pero tú puedes decir Lazaro.
I'm gonna call you Lazaro because that santo needs his respect.
So Lazaro. There you go.
That santo needs his respect. So I'll call you Lazaro of the Most High.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that.
All right. Bye.
Y'all, the way I was trying to keep cool, the way I was trying to keep my shit together. Woo! 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 Okay. Laz, aka Lazaro, aka of the Saints, aka these guns, aka I love the gays, aka catch me in Boys Town. This date was absolutely magic. I can't stress enough that the kinds of people that I'm getting with are bringing so much joy. I'm definitely not thinking about how lonely I am in quarantine. I think that he really valued having a date. I think by the end of our date, he did not want to let me go. And I love that. I love the fact that, we have something in common in there. I'm a little curious as to what his situation is. Everyone who has to do a date has to fill out a Google form, and he listed some interesting, I might be in a complicated relationship kind of thing. So I'd be very curious as to whether or not we could spend time, and if his partner or if that person exists, if they would be okay with that. I'd love to even get into a situation where, if they both wanted to have a date with me, I'm okay with that. I would definitely like to be in a room with Laz and continue a conversation and just get that energy. He seems like a fun person. And I think that in watching the date and being on the date, we had a lot of connection and there was a lot of warm exchanges going on there. So that'd be interesting. Plus, we're Caribbean. We can definitely get on the same page there. So stay tuned for our next date. We'll see what happens. I'll see you next time in the Boom Boom Zoom.
Good night, mis amores. I can't wait to see who we have tomorrow in the Boom Boom Zoom.